You're watching this from the future. Sure as shit, the second you end the stream, internet comes back up. Send out some offers while I see if people trickle back in. We got one person back. No people back. All right. Nope. All right. Well, we'll just continue on as if nothing happened. I see 3 people back. Thanks for coming in. Sorry for the hiccup this morning, but not sorry because it's not my fault. Second I ended the other stream, sure enough, internet came right back up. All right, I'll start with some boring ass shit here first. Sold a bunch of media. Shadowy Men on a Shadowy Planet. This came from the yard sale where I bought all the CDs for $20. This one CD, this is from the Savvy Showstoppers, who I know nothing about. Sold for $6. I think I'm already in the black on that, and I have yet to do any resurfacing on that project. So whoa, they did? Nice. Yeah, that's annoying and poorly timed. I'm going to get me some credits from Xfinity for that one. All right, next up, sold another CD, The Black Angels, Directions to something, Directions to See a Ghost. Same by, this one sold for $10. It's got a really, really cool album cover. It's textured. It's just super cool, I think. So there, I'm happy with that buy. I do need to, now that I'm back in listing mode, fire up the old resurfacing machine and start getting discs resurfaced. Because there was a good, like, once I resurface them, probably a good dozen or so $20 CDs there. And that's going to pay for the JFJ. I like the name of that album too. Directions to See a Ghost is a good album title. Yeah, so as the title of the thing, like when you light a cigarette when you're waiting for the bus arrives. As soon as you end your stream, the internet comes back. All right. Sold a piece of clothing. I don't know what it is. Let's see here. It says Forever 21 black and tan long sleeve medium dress. Sold for $6. Luckily, it's a very easy shipping day. Oh, 7. Where's this here? I don't think I need this. What's up, Cameron? Getting ready for reseller camp? I heard you talking smack about the Packwood Flea Market on your show the other day. Or last week. How dare you? You know there's good shit there. You just weren't buying it. Also, you aren't the type who's gonna dive into the Methy garage sale like I did. Which is fine. I don't blame you. But I really enjoy digging through crowded, kind of grimy places, because that's where you really find good stuff and can get really good deals. Yes, you were. Yes. I didn't say it, but I heard Sal say it a bunch of times. Sal was like, "What's up with Cameron? He's being a Donald Downer and not spending any money. He's heavy sad." I heard him say it. I'm still on the fence if I'm gonna spring for a U-Haul ban. Could go either way at this point. I don't know. Sold a DVD. United 93. This one sold for $3.55. Oh, I already have this. This is my new go to recycling scrap bin. Isn't it nice? It's pleather. It's actually not new. It used to contain random tax related paperwork. But now that that is all done, it will be my recycle cardboard. See the lights. I don't really want to pull that with my car. Um, Depending on how big it is, put it on Facebook Marketplace. That's where I sold a couple of mine from that sale I went to last year. There, I guarantee you, there is somebody out there who does pickling who wants that stoneware crock, with or without a lid. Okay, next up, sold a cassette. The Cure, Standing on a Beach, the singles. Came from the cassette lot that I purchased at the rummage sale. This paid for not just the cassettes, but about a third of everything that I purchased at the rummage sale. $15. Also, renting the trailer versus the van is almost negligible difference. Uh, in terms of price, like the U-Haul, $20 plus mileage. I think it's 27 cents a mile. I'd have it for 3 days. I also need to do a dump run. So we're going to be looking at 215, call it 250 miles. Let's see here. What's their price? About $100 in mileage, and maybe 125 in mileage. Fine. Let's see here. We'll just get a quick quote. Let's see how much it would cost. Bremerton. Pickup date. Probably pick it up on what, maybe the 23rd. 69 cents a mile is what it is for the cargo van. So say 3 days. Select a time. Probably don't need it till like 6:45. I don't need it early. So we're looking at probably 100. Let's say I'll call it like after gas, maybe like $300 all in. But that also gives me a lot of a lot more capacity. Also gives me somewhere to sleep while I'm there. If you guys do travel, and you're traveling within like your shipping zone, which would be like 1 to 2 states away from you, if you use Pirate Ship, it is super cheap just to ship stuff back to you. I have done it many times from Colorado, from California, and you just drop it off at the UPS store, and then it shows up like a couple days after you get back. It's awesome. I highly recommend making that effort if you're outsourcing, because you can basically turn any trip into a business trip, and that the shipping cost is a write-off at the end of the day too. So and the more you ship back, the better your cost of goods are for that cost of shipping. All right. I'm going to put this up on screen since it's already wrapped, partially wrapped. It's been in the store since April 2022. I'm pretty sure I got this from my guy. It's just an ashtray. Oh, no, this was from the buyout. This was unlisted from the buyout. Burger Stumpin'. It's a pretty cool ashtray, but it's common. There's a lot of them out there. $6.76. I'm fine with that. Yeah, so from Colorado and San Francisco, I have shipped back like huge boxes, And I don't think I've ever paid more than like $35 or $40 for a big box to ship home, completely full of stuff. When I went to the auction in Colorado, Christmas break 2022-23, I bought all those postcards at auction. That was a big ass heavy box of like cast iron toys and postcards. Probably 50 or 60 pounds. It was bulky too, and I think it was $35. If I'm remembering correctly. Don't absolutely quote me on that, but it was if it was more, it wasn't by much. We're gonna just go ahead and use this. It's here, and it's already made. Last year at Packwood, the only reason I ended up shopping on Sunday, I stopped at like Sunday at maybe 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, somewhere in there. I could have kept going if I had more room in my car. I was completely full. 10-inch, 10-8, 5. Yeah, it does that too. Magazines, books, like media mail is a great thing if you're shipping it home to yourself because it's cheap. Big box of records. Books, but doesn't really matter. I mean, if you're shipping not very far, it's not that expensive to ship, and if you're shipping home good inventory, it's worth it. All right, next up, it's gonna be nice and easy. Couple of records. Johnny Mathis, the Sweetheart Tree, sealed, sold for $10. Nice that we have these backwards. Uh-oh. Can anyone name that tune? Yeah. You'll find some cool shit, I hope. I would say focus on smalls. You're also gonna have to pay import fees though. That's gonna suck. With import fees, I don't know if it would be worth it, but I don't know anything about import fees. Next up, this is the Loyal Salt Spring Temperance and Dixieland Ensemble. Salt Spring Island is in British Columbia. Private press. This has been in the store for a while. I'm a little surprised it took so long to sell, but it did sell for $8.60. The one thing about these mailers is they're heavier than what I normally use, so I'm paying a little bit more on shipping. So I will. I mean, if that's a good, I'm not going to argue with that plan. Uh-oh, Adelaide was. So now that taxes are done and my house is reset, we are on to phase 3 of my post-pandemic reset plan. delayed post-pandemic reset plan. I'm not going to get into it today, but I'm going to get into it in depth tomorrow. It'll be fun. If people have any interest in playing along, they will be able to. And so yeah, more on that later. That's what we call in the business a teaser. So tune in tomorrow. Next up, I sold one of these little miniature wash tubs. It's been a while since I've sold one of these. I have 8 more to sell. I've sold many of them. I got them in a lot of these things. I think I paid $1 for them. This is $8 plus shipping. Can't really Nice, easy, multi-quantity listing. Sure, they're slow sellers, but they don't take up any room. And every now and then I get $8. I think this is a bubble bag, indeed. What's up, Ping? Cameron's back. Next up, sold a music box movement. It plays Raindrops Keep Dropping on My Head, slowly and creepily. Sold for $9. When did I list this? February 2023. Again, it doesn't take up much room. Easy to list, easy to ship. I'm fine with it taking its time. There we go. And basically, that probably came out of a lot of music boxes that I bought. The music box wasn't worth listing. I probably got more just for the movement than I would have gotten for the whole music box. So I smashed the music box and took the movement. Oh, Jojo. And you list, you sell? Next up, USS Department of State ephemera, the Pledge of Honolulu. This is a state bulletin. And these came from that box of political ephemera. not what I want. Where's my bags and boards? Is this? Here's boards. Where's bags? Aha! No, that's not really a bag. That's not what that is. All right, we'll fake it. I'm just going to cut that down. Perfect. Cut that down. Yeah. There we go. Melons and jams. That sold for $20. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Hope doggo is okay. Oh, so the weekend company was my ex. And it was great. She hadn't been back here for 5 years, so there was the potential for being very awkward, and but it was not. The cats were very excited to see her. I was worried they wouldn't remember her, but they definitely did remember her. It was fantastic. I had a great weekend. Uh, we went over to Seattle early on Saturday morning, had breakfast, brunch with some friends, and then I took the long way home, sourcing all the way back from Seattle. It was fun. This is a Marvel's Avenger watch, and I am hoping it still is working. It is, the battery is dead. So let's see. How we might be able to fix that. This has been in the store for so long. All right, where does the battery come out? You just pop off the back. Hold on a sec. I'll be right back. This might be a little bit more involved. I collect spores, molds, and fungus. It looks like it should just pop right off of there. Also, do not want to cut myself. Oh. Did something happen? I may have to cancel this. I don't think I can get this off there. Oh, it does. It comes out. Nice. Okay. Maybe there is hope. I do not think there is hope. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send him a message and refund. I think that's the way we're gonna go. Maybe it's for a kid and they just want a cool marble bracelet or something. Maybe somebody else has. Maybe they might be willing to smash it open to change the battery. I'm not going to do that. I'll let them make that decision. All right. Only a couple of things left, so we'll be finished here soon, and assuming I can properly insert items into their bubble mailers. That prevents me from having to take a cancellation defect. So Customer gets the thing and their money. And, it's on me for having something in inventory that has a dead battery that I can't fix. Where is this thing? There it is. Send refund. I'm only out, what, $12 plus shipping. It's not the end of the world. The only downside of doing it the way that I just did is it leaves me open. The customer can still leave me neutral or negative feedback, but they can do that if you cancel an order anyways. So sorry, I gotta catch up with chat. Yeah, so the story with my ex, just to I'm not gonna go too crazy into it, but ADHD, she is OCD, and has audiophagia, which is the aversion, and not. It's almost like a synesthesia thing where it's like physical pain from certain sounds or too much noise or cacophonous noise. And me, I'm always have something on, always am listening to music or watching TV or something. She's OCD, I'm ADHD. Everything's got to have her place for her. For me, I'm a chaos factory. I know that. It was doomed to fail. On paper, we were a power couple, but it was never going to work out. So when we broke up, we both based. It was on good terms, and we both basically agreed that we were going to put in the work to remain friends, and that was hard. And it was a long road, and there was some bumps, but we got there. It's ongoing. We're there, but it's ongoing, and it requires maintenance and all those things. So one of the reasons I was doing my reset was when she came to town, so she didn't feel like she was in said chaos factory. So it needed to happen anyways, but it was a good prompt, I'll say. We have continued to camp in the same camp at Burning Man for since we broke up. We've, we have many of the same friend group. So There could have it could have gone a different way, right? Like the splitting of the friends kind of thing, which I don't think either of us were really that interested in doing. Like I've had friends who in breakups do the like you're either with me or against me thing, and I will say this: don't ever be that person, because if you're like me and somebody says some shit like that, like you're either with me or against me, you've basically just chosen my side, and it isn't with you. All right, next up, I've sold many of these. This is a Coca-Cola bottling company, uh, Ardmore, Oklahoma, and this is made out to Ray's Office Supply. And I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to pop the uh, message from the customer in the chat, and then I'll read it. Or actually, you know what? It's probably not going to fit all in one. But yeah, Ray was his grandfather. He was his mother's dad and was beloved as a small business owner in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Everyone in that town simply called him Mr. Ray. So it has a huge like this is what makes selling on eBay great, right? Like this is the stuff it is so great when you get stories like this. This is going to the perfect home. This guy is probably going to put this in a frame. It's too bad that the punch goes right through the first name, but I don't think he is going to mind that much. Is that going to fit? Oh, it's going to be close. I can trim a little bit more off of that. Makeshift bed and board. I don't think either of those. If we do, that'll work. Let's stiffen this slightly. Lovely. It's always great when somebody has a personal connection to the item that you sell. That's the best part. And I'm going to actually send this guy a message real quick before I ship. Send and ship. We have one item left to go. And for that, I will be right back. So I want to grab the right box for this. All right. So this is kind of cool. These are actually from the like 20s, 30s, and 40s. These are the actual shipping cartons for 78 RPM records. And these boxes are damn near 100 years old. And they are like almost they're brand new. There's no disintegration in this cardboard. It's insane. And here's one that is RCA Records. I think that's pretty awesome. That's how I'm going to ship this. I wouldn't normally ship a 78 in one of these unless it was floated. But this is not a 78. It is a Edison record, which do not have the same problems with being extremely brittle that you have with 78s. And I already have pre-cut out squares for them, which makes it even that much better. And I can guarantee you the person who gets this is going to be stoked that they got this. They've just been sitting upstairs for a while. And I wasn't saving them for any particular reason. I just always forget about them. You're perfect. All right. Look at this. This is sold for $30. It's been listed since before I had SKUs. So 2021-ish. So I will say also, Ainsley, that we broke up right as I was going through the process of being diagnosed with ADHD. And at the time, I did not have the language or the awareness to communicate the things that I probably should have been able to communicate within the relationship going into it, um, or during it. Uh, this was we like when let's see, the day, like shortly after she moved out was when I went on the first medication for ADHD, and they start you out on Wellbutrin, which was miserable, because I absolutely hated it. They try to start you off with the soft stuff before they move you on to the good stuff. They're like, well, if the whole idea, because it's controlled substance, they try to get you with the if they can, with the stuff that's a little bit less uh, harsh or whatever. And yeah, and I went on Adderall February of 2019. So she left like the very beginning of 2019. But that year also, like when I went to President's Club for my company, for being the best salesperson in the company, that's right. That's a fact. I took her with me. So, I mean, we've been working at being friends for all that time, since the beginning. So, that is it for me. Oh, eBay's calling me. Hold on a second. Hello, eBay.
Hi there, Dave here, calling you back from the eBay customer service program.
Uh-huh.
Calling you back on a recorded line.
Yep.
We spoke pretty specifically about your cell similar tool not working properly.
This is the description not carrying over when selling similar off my own listings.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Has that been remedied at all? Are you still experiencing this for the time being?
I did it yesterday, and I was still affected.
Okay, got it.
I haven't started listing today yet, so I don't know if it's resolved today. But you know what? I'm online right now. I can try selling similar from a few of my listings and see what happens.
Let's try that.
All right. Any update on the credit that I was initially promised now 12 days ago or 10 days ago and still has not received a response from a supervisor?
I can look that up.
Okay. I mean, since we're here. Let's see. One listing did it fine. Two did it okay. Three. Okay. We are 4 for 4. That worked. Let me hold on 1 second here. Let me go into my paid and shipped orders, and we'll try selling similar off one of those. See what happens.
Certainly. Let's do that. I'm going to be looking into your other concern here as we're at it.
Okay, that one worked. So it may be resolved, but I was finding it was somewhat intermittent as well. Okay. So I wouldn't say close the book on it just based on this test. Let me get back into my day of listing, and I can report back as well if I'm still running into it. It seems to be okay for now.
That works. Okay, very good. I am going to reach out to the people that are looking at your. We have a supervisor who's looking at this. I'm a little bit surprised it's taking as long as it is. I'm going to reach out to him. I'm going to ask him to see if there's any way we can speed things up. On this,
okay.
Get back to you on
so
that.
So
reach out to him as soon as we're finished here.
Okay.
Got it.
So just to be like clear and fair here, there's still an issue that's been ongoing since January that is not fixed with regards to the listings in the store being presented accurately to the customers. Instant payouts has not been working for almost 3 weeks now, and it has been like, you know, tech issue whack-a-mole. Like every time something gets fixed, something new pops up. It's making business very hard to manage with some of the site difficulties as of late. If you look at just like the tech tickets I've been on just in the past 3 weeks, I think I'd make a pretty good case for a credit. And if a supervisor needs to hear it from the source, I'm more than happy to get on the phone with somebody. But over a week ago now, they said it would be 72 hours or 3 business days, and I haven't even gotten a response yet. So, and we're going well over a week now.
Okay, got it. Okay, so I'll get what's happening here. I'm reaching out to the supervisor right now.
Okay.
And then let me just look at that other thing too. I don't have an update on that one yet.
Okay.
I'm really pleased that things worked out with that similar bug.
Oh, I'm not holding my breath just yet. I'm hoping to. I'm hoping to. If I still experience it, just don't close the ticket maybe for 24 hours, and
you got it.
If it's an issue, I'll call back and have it updated.
That works.
Okay.
Perfect. Very good. Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, and I'll look forward to the response on the other stuff hopefully later today.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye now.
They called me back for once. They followed up on the call. That's amazing. I've been on the phone with eBay every single day, at least half an hour a day for the last 2 weeks. Shit's all broke. It's not fixed. You heard it. You heard it there. They keep promising me things that don't get delivered. They keep promising me callbacks. That's the first guy that actually called me back. I was shocked to see that. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's that was Wellbutrin for me. I hated Wellbutrin. It made me feel weird all the time, and I hated it. Yep, this. Exactly this. Adderall has been great. The only downside of Adderall is it has fucked my sleep pattern for life, I'm pretty sure. Well, we're done. We'll be back tomorrow if something sells. We are currently a big fat fucking goose egg for Monday. Not sure. Hopefully that changes. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Tomorrow we will go over the plan or part 3 of get shit together plan. And hope you all have a great day. We'll catch you on the flip top. Peace out. Bye.